Dubai chocolate is everywhere right now. I open TikTok and it's there. I open YouTube and it's there again. But today I'm taking it one step further. I'm turning the trending Dubai chocolate into a Dubai chocolate tart. Let's start with the classic tart crust, also known as pâte sucrée. And I'm going to say it straight away, because I know some of you are always looking for easier versions. You can totally make a no-bake crust instead. Just use this recipe base. The link in the description. But if you want the best version, stick with this recipe. To your food processor, add flour, cocoa powder, salt, and sugar. Pulse a few times to combine. By the way, if you don't have a food processor, you can do it by hand. Next, add cold cube butter. Pulse again until the butter is broken down and the mix looks like coarse crumbs. Then add the egg and pulse until the dough starts coming together. If it's still too dry and crumbly, add 1 tablespoon of water. If needed, add a second tablespoon, but don't overmix the dough. Shape the dough into a disc. Wrap it in plastic wrap and pop it in the fridge to chill for at least 30 minutes. Now roll the chilled dough and fit it to your tart pan. Trim any excess dough and prick the bottom with a fork. If the dough is too soft, place it in the fridge for an extra 30 minutes. We are ready for blind baking. What is blind baking? Blind baking is when you partially or fully bake the tart crust before adding any filling. This step is crucial because it ensures the crust stays crispy and fully cooked, preventing that soggy bottom when you add a moist filling. You keep it from puffing up and losing its shape during the baking. Line the crust with parchment paper and fill it with pie weights or dry beans to keep it flat during baking. Bake the crust in preheated oven at 350 Fahrenheit for about 15 to 20 minutes. Remove the weights and parchment paper, then bake for another 10 to 15 minutes until the bottom is fully set. While the crust is chilling, let's move to the filling. This is what makes this dessert so special and viral. We will need 4 ingredients for the filling. First, we are using Kataifi, that super crispy shredded pastry found in Middle Eastern desserts. Chop it into small pieces and toast it with some butter to get that perfect golden crunch. Make sure you're doing it slowly and be careful to not burn the Kataifi. Next, we mix toasted Kataifi with pistachio paste and tahini for an amazing flavor combo. Wow, so crunchy! Now, you always ask me in the comments, David, what is pistachio paste? Pistachio paste is made with just one ingredient. You guessed it right, pistachios. So stop asking me, do I need to add oil? No, there is enough natural fat in pistachios. Do I need to add sugar? No. And the most common question, why isn't my pistachio paste as smooth as yours? Buy a more powerful blender. You need a good power to get that silky texture. For more info on this, check out my blog. Link in the description. Once the crust is chilled, transfer the filling to the crust and spread it evenly. Place it in the fridge while making the topping. Now let's move to the topping. Chocolate ganache. Don't worry, it sounds fancy, but it's one of the easiest things you can make. Take some high quality dark chocolate, chop it and place it in a heat-proof bowl. In a saucepan, heat heavy cream until bubbles form around the edges. Then, immediately pour hot cream over the chocolate, making sure all the chocolate is covered. Let it sit for a couple of minutes and then stir until smooth. Pour that beautiful chocolate ganache on top of the Kataifi filling and spread it evenly. We are almost done. Place the tart in the fridge to set for at least 30 minutes. While the tart is chilling in the fridge, we are moving to the last step, decoration. I like to keep it simple by sprinkling some chopped pistachios around the edges for the extra crunch. Feel free to get creative. You can drizzle some extra pistachio paste on top for fancy touch. So let's chop some pistachios. So let's sprinkle chopped pistachios all over. Let me know in the comments, how would you decorate your tart? And there you have it. We've just taken the trending Dubai chocolate to a whole new level. If you try this Dubai chocolate tart, let me know in the comments below how it turned out. Wow!